Offender now pays double fines.
It's not double fine.
Okay, pay a fine to the FRC
So
and then pays.
that fine again to FRC goes to government. The one for the hospital is for hospital management because they need the reagents to carry out all the tests.
Just to clarify, sir, is the FRC now a revenue generating agency?
No. Even you've had the government pronouncement. If I'm a revenue generating agency, that means they will set the target to about 6 billion for me. Then that means even channels, I will put a patrol car by your junction there. If you fail to trafficate, I will give you citation. Fines are meant to serve as deterrence. If I give you a fine now for 50,000 dangerous driving, it's to checkmate you and tell others that, look, be careful, I just pay 50,000.
But are these fines working?
It's not working yet. Why? You should ask me why. It's too low. The National Assembly is already working on it. How can somebody using forward driving? The citation is 4,000. Jumping traffic light, the citation is less than 5,000. It's too small.
So what are you recommending?
I'm recommending.
Yes.
Minimum is 50,000. If you pay 50,000 for violating traffic light, if you pay 100,000 for use of forward driving, you won't drive it again. It will serve as deterrent. You see, we need to sanitize the highways. We have 12.5 million vehicles on Nigerian roads to a road network of 204,000 kilometers. You see, this habit must stop. Because 4,000, somebody will say, how much is it? 4,000, bring your POS, I will pay on the spot. And the man will still be doing the same. But when he pays 100,000, fine. Only Lagos state traffic laws are firm, as the highest fines. I can't do that, but Lagos is cost metropolitan, accounting for about 40% of vehicular density. And Lagos is the center of commerce for Nigeria. There's money there. But the National Assembly is reviewing this, and I will press for maximum fines by the time it's out. So you see, 4,000 is nothing. If we go to joint at night, how much is fish? Fish is 5,000. So people are ready to pay. My take is this, and which coached me. The fines should be increased to serve as deterrence. The present fines regime is not serving the purpose it's meant for. We need to be careful.
Okay, Mr. Amy, let's move away from the fines and look at the personnel as an example to the road users. There are those who are concerned that the road safety officials themselves are not good examples to them. So why should they even obey the laws? Why should they follow the rules? I'll give you an example. There's a video that was on social media. You put out a statement saying it will be investigated.
Is that the matter in Taraba?
The lady that was saying, why is a man jumping in front of a moving vehicle? On social media. There was a video out there on social media. But that's just one video. There are other videos that have come out of road safety officials that maybe busy. One that was beating a woman. You know about that one.
Okay, can I talk on that one?
No, I'm coming. The question is, are the officials of the road safety exemplary in their behavior enough for others to follow suit?
They are not. It's because by the end of the year, we'll have published how many people have sagged, rank reduced, major entry. I don't take nonsense when it comes to discipline. All of them knows, unless we are not aware of that report. Okay, let me tell you the truth. There are bad eggs. And I thank the social media, very effective. We get that report, we investigate, and I punish them. I've sacked so many people. When I was addressing NUJ or your state 2 weeks ago, that week I sacked 25 people. Overall, I don't have the figure now. This year alone, I've sacked more people because I have zero tolerance for indiscipline for corrupt practices. Let me specifically talk about that one you spoke about. It involves, let me make the true confession, it involves a staff. It was between Jalingo and Yola. This lady and the mother, unfortunately, the lady was a staff. She refused to identify herself. She was cocky, and she started beating the patrol team. And I will take a full disciplinary action against her, which the zonal commander has done last week. And I will review the case, and I will punish her severely. A staff of road safety in Mufti beating a patrol team, they had to protect themselves. The patrol team too has to protect themselves. What she did was that it was only her own side of the video where there was fist cuff with the patrol team that she uploaded. When she was beating the patrol team because she was a senior officer, she did not release that one. But I will punish her severely to serve as deterrence. It's absolute nonsense and irrational behavior. I will never take it. I put it 30 years on the system, and I know what it takes. in a paramilitary organization, she will be disciplined appropriately.
This brings to question the recruitment process for your staff, but yes. I guess we're going to have to ask you about that when we return after this break. Join us again. Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. Now, looking at the recruitment process of your men and putting it side by side, the Yuletide season that's just by the corner, and saying that we try to work together to reduce accidents on the road. What's your intention?
Well, recruitment, we train our personnel well, but there's bound to be one Judas. Even Jesus Christ, out of 12 disciples, one was bad. And I deal with them. And we're doing more training program. Next year, I think there's so much hope for next year. I must thank the government. There's more provision for training program. So we train them, and it's continuous training, but there's bound to be one. Like he said, some of them misbehave on the way. Social media has been helpful. Upload it, I pick it, I discipline them. And for the end of the year patrol, I think we are ready. The patrol cars, we have more patrol cars, we've deployed them. The recovery vehicles, the ambulances, the patrol bikes, we've deployed them. The personnel too have been briefed very well. I'm going to have rest areas along the highways. The ambulance points, I'm increasing them all over the country, not only here. And I'm satisfied with Lagos Ibadan. The personnel deployment is okay. They're going to have camps all over. I think I'm having about 32 camps in the strategic areas.
Lagos Ibadan?
No, not only Lagos, but nationwide. Then the 75 black spots we forwarded to the Honorable Minister for Power Works announcing. I must commend them. Work is going on. Since last Monday, I've been on the road. I was in the Southeast last week, and I can see the improvement on the road. And I was also from Southeast, I came to Southwest. I've seen a lot of palliative measures on the black spot 75. I think the synergy between the FRC and Federal Ministry of Works is working. I must commend that BRF has really done well for all this. And with the release of funds, I think things are going on well now. The most important thing now is for the drivers and the passengers to give us a helping hand. Even when there's a breakdown, let them use 122 and call us. So for prompt removal. We can't be on all the 204,000 kilometers of road network, but strategic locations that are noted for traffic infringements were there. And people should call 122 and assist us. Once they call, I want to assure Nigerians that promptly we do. I've given my words. Up to last night, I told Nigerians that we've deployed appropriate measures to ensure people don't sleep on the road. If you watch the news last week, I met His Excellency, the Governor of Anambra and Delta on Niger Bridge, and they've given me their words. They're giving us full support. Even on the spot there, the Governor of Delta procured a new recovery vehicle for us to ensure prompt removal. What we need at this period is not booking. We don't book, except it's really serious cases. Is to ensure free flow of traffic. Let people be moving. If there's obstruction, prompt removal, we move on. With the support we are getting from the government and the governors, I think I must perform. That is the most important thing. Then alcoholizers, I'm going to test random tests of drivers driving under the influence of drugs and alcohol. I give that to Guinness. Guinness have been so supportive, and MBL. The slogan for them is drive responsibly. Don't take alcohol while driving. When you get home, you want to celebrate, you drive and you drink, but you drink responsibly. For all these other things, I think we are ready. Right to life on highways is not negotiable. That is our focus.
Mr. Boboye, he's indeed the Corps Marshal, Federal Road Safety Commission. I want to thank you so much indeed for talking to us. And as we graduate towards Christmas, we're hoping that your men will be more ruly.
I assure you.
And also civil society, and especially the private drivers, will also drive carefully to your various destinations. And that's how it's been on Sunrise Daily this Monday. Thank you so much indeed for watching. I am Gimba Umar.
And I'm Neo Taigwe. Thank you.
And I am Ajuri Ngalale. Do have a lovely day.